If you constantly feel overwhelmed, if you find yourself daydreaming about dropping everything and disappearing, you might have a boundary problem. Welcome to Boundaries Will Set You Free, a guide to creating healthy relationships and finding peace by designing the life you want. This is a summary of the book Set Boundaries, Find Peace by Nedra Glover Tawab. There is a universal feeling of being overwhelmed. People do not come to therapy knowing they have boundary issues. They come with resentment, unhappiness, and the sense of being overloaded. Signs that you need healthier boundaries include you feel overwhelmed, you resent people for asking for help, you avoid phone calls because you fear being asked for something and you think you can't say no, you do not trust yourself to say no, you feel burnt out, and you daydream about running away because you have no time for yourself. This is the high cost of unhealthy boundaries. You end up burnt out. Burnout is not a personal failing. It is the result of overwhelming exhaustion when your emotional, mental, and physical capacities are depleted. It leads to frustration, neglecting responsibilities, moodiness, and resentment. Avoidance becomes a fear-based response where you disappear, ignore, or fantasize about escape instead of addressing issues. Boundaries exist on a spectrum. On the one side are porous boundaries, weak, poorly expressed, and unintentionally harmful. They lead to depletion, overextending yourself, oversharing, codependency, fear of rejection, people-pleasing, and the inability to say no. On the other side are rigid boundaries, walls built to keep people out, avoiding vulnerability, cutting people off, enforcing strict rules, and expecting others to meet impossible standards that you know can't be met. Between these extremes lie healthy boundaries, flexible, conscious, and aligned with your values. They require awareness of your capacities, clear communication, and listening to your own opinions. Appropriate sharing, comfort with saying and hearing no, and healthy vulnerability. Your life is composed of 6 core boundary areas. Number 1, physical boundaries, your personal space, privacy, and physical touch. 2, sexual boundaries, consent, comfort, and expectations in sexual engagement. 3, intellectual boundaries, your thoughts, ideas, and opinions, and the right to have them respected. 4, emotional boundaries, your feelings and the right to share them or not without invalidation. 5, material boundaries, your possessions and finances and how others treat them. 6, time boundaries, your schedule and how you allow others to access it. Why your message is not landing. There are 4 unsuccessful communication styles. Passive, ignoring your needs, avoiding conflict, and making others comfortable at your expense. Passive-aggressive, acting upset but denying it. Sarcasm, moodiness, and gossiping. This is actually the most common way people express unmet needs. Aggressive, yelling, demanding, attacking, and name-calling. And 4th, manipulation. Guilt-tripping, evoking pity, indirectly convincing others to do what you want. The solution is assertiveness. Assertiveness means clearly, directly, and respectfully stating your needs without attacking others. Be clear. Use simple language and neutral tones. State your needs directly. Ask for what you want, not only what you dislike. Deal with discomfort. Guilt, fear, and awkwardness are normal. Feel them, but continue anyway. Let's look at the topic of guilt. There is no such thing as guilt-free boundaries. Guilt comes from early programming that taught you saying what you need is mean. So how do we reframe it? Guilt is not a limitation. Guilt is a feeling that comes and goes. Do not treat guilt as catastrophic. Over-focusing makes it last longer. Carry on with life while feeling it. When you feel joy, you just carry on. You respect other people's boundaries, so respect your own. Boundaries support healthy relationships. If a boundary ends a relationship, that relationship was already unstable. Setting boundaries may feel uncomfortable at first. You may feel guilty or unsure, but set them anyway. People with boundaries, they sleep better, they experience less burnout and stress, they enjoy stronger, longer relationships, they feel more joy. They are a non-negotiable part of healthy relationships and self-care. They are not meant to make people like you. They are meant to keep you healthy. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that like button and subscribe. It makes a huge difference in helping this channel grow. And if you want to dive deeper into these concepts, I highly recommend checking out Nedra Glover Tawab's book, Set Boundaries, Find Peace. I'll drop a link below in the description. See you in the next one.